Hi, everybody. Welcome to our first call tarot. This is Melody, and this video is for the elements of Earth. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Had to think about that for a second. Sorry. In this video is for this week of June 16th through June 22nd. Again, for the element of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. All right. So this week we're going to use, this is the Wisdom of the Avalon Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reed. The Tattoo Tarot. I'm not sure who makes it, but I'll show you the box. That's the box. I actually got these cards at Spencer's. And then we'll tap into some love energies for the week with the Romance Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And then the Twin Flame Oracle cards by Mystic Moon. All right, so this is a pick a crow reading. So pick whatever crow you are intuitively guided to listen to for your weekly message, or you can listen to all of them. It doesn't matter, whatever one you feel that you need a message from that Spirit is trying to guide you towards. All right, so let's go ahead and get this reading started. All right, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What's the first message, Spirit, that you want to address for this week for the element of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? What's the first message that the crow is bringing in? The High Priestess. Discernment, prescience, prophecy, and vision. A number 2. Okay, so I feel Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you are going to be tapping into your intuition with the High Priestess. You're going to be seeing through the veil. Perhaps, with the moon coming, the full moon coming on Monday, I feel that that's why this card come out, because that's what the High Priestess, I feel, is with the moon shining bright behind her. Look, see the moon on that card? I felt that the full moon is bringing you in some messages this week, and I feel that you are tapped into them energies. It's also number 2, so 2s are they're about decisions. Okay, intuition, prescient, light, sight, higher knowing, receptivity, ability to work with subtle energies of spirit, and the psychic power of the feminine. These are the aspects of the High Priestess of Avalon. When the High Priestess appears before you, she asks you to trust your intuition and to throw the net of your awareness out into the world around you, pulling in truths that may defy your intellect, rational mind, and what others wish to falsely or superficially portray. Go beyond the ordinary, past the chaos of modern life, and trust your inner vision to guide you on your path. Pay attention to your dreams and keep track of your intuitive hunches. For when the High Priestess appears, she asks you to look for the thread of truth in these places. Be discerning in all that you do at this time, for the High Priestess reminds you that not all is as it seems to be. However, don't take this world personally. Rise above it and ask for a true vision to see the path ahead. You will be given this vision. All you need to do is ask the God, Goddess, and be open to receiving it. The High Priestess reminds you of the feminine principle of receptivity, gathering power by receiving information and waiting for others to act first. Allow the world to show you its intentions. The Goddess blesses and protects you when the High Priestess of Avalon appears on your path. Okay? So I feel that somebody could be either having some kind of aha moment, a vision. I feel that, Spirit is asking you to use your own discernment. Jot down them ideas. I feel that you could be dreaming these ideas when you get up first thing in the morning. Journal them. Okay? And I feel that this is a strong energy revolved around the moon this week, because the moon is Monday. So can we have further clarification, Spirit? with this high priestess. We got the Knave of Swords and the King of Wands. Okay. So the Knave of Swords is about observing things. It's about wanting to communicate things, but I felt with him looking over at the high priestess, I feel that this is intuitive communication. Okay, I feel it's the higher self communicating to you. And then with the King of Wands here, uh, we have the full moon in Sagittarius. So I feel that that's why the King of Wands popped out in this. I feel that this moon could be perhaps giving you some ideas on what action to take, because the King of Wands is he's an action oriented card. He's also passionate. He's a good leader. He's confident. So I feel that this week, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Spirit is giving you intuitive messages or intuitive visions, okay, from your higher self in this moon energy, okay? Especially with the King of Wands here. I feel that this full moon is pretty significant for you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? And I feel that there is some messages coming in about some actions you need to take. Perhaps they are giving you visions and ideas, and they want you to journal them about something about taking leadership within your life on a certain agenda, okay? But I really do feel that this full moon energy that's coming is really, perhaps they just told me something else too. Perhaps you're going to be dreaming about this king as well, this masculine energy, okay? Perhaps you are going to uh, connect with him through your higher self, through your dreams, okay? And I feel that perhaps this king could be giving you some messages that you need to actually journal down within your dreams when you wake up. Whatever messages you're getting within your dream state, I feel that Spirit is telling you to journal them down, because I feel that they are guiding you perhaps to take some kind of leadership within your life this week, all right? So let's move on to the Romance Angel Oracle cards. What Romance Angel Oracle card do we have for you, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn? Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So perhaps this King of Wands, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is your soulmate. It is a masculine energy. So I feel they are telling you, that's what Spirit is trying to tell you this full moon, that this King of Wands is your soulmate. Whoever is carrying this fiery, passionate energy, not necessarily a fire sign, but whomever is carrying this fiery, passionate energy is your soulmate. And I feel that that's why you guys are intuitively talking, perhaps through your dream state. And they want you to discern the messages. All right, can we have clarification on soulmate card? Beautiful, beautiful. So I feel that your soulmate is returning to you this week. I feel that that full moon is drawing them in. This fiery, passionate energy. I feel that you are drawing it in. You are tapping into your intuition. You are communicating with your higher self with this soulmate energy about returning. Okay. And then we got settling too. So I feel that they're going to return and you guys are going to settle into, I feel, a stable partnership is what I just heard. Okay. I feel they, I also feel with the teddy bear on there that there could be perhaps a child involved in a situation, or possibly coming towards you in the future. Maybe you guys are going to get together and start your own family. Okay. But after he returns. All right. So that's your first message, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's move on to the second message. All right, so the second message for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn for this week of June 16th through June 22nd. What would you like to address, Spirit? burden, number 43. So a 43 is adds up to a 7. So I feel that you need to be patient and have faith and trust in the universe. All right. So I see the card. This is a marker in your life. So there is some kind of a burden I feel. All right. Perhaps spirit is telling you to go into nature and meditate to ask to release this burden. But I do feel that there is some kind of a burden this week. Um, but I kind of feel that it could be removed. Okay. What burdens are you carrying on this part of your journey? Are you transporting those of others out of generosity or codependency? Is this burden so heavy that it slows you down? This marker asks you to stop and look at your responsibilities, your commitments, and all that you bring with you on your journey. Are you clinging to an unhealthy relationship out of fear? Are you taking on the burden of others to prevent them from getting hurt? Do you know that this enables others to avoid learning their life lessons and doesn't really help at all? Drawing this marker encourages you to release others to their own path. It may also be time for you to ask if you're helping because you like being needed. If the answer is yes, then the message is truly to let go of this burden, for it's born of self-centeredness. Release the burden of others to the divine. They also have their own angels and guides just as you do. Trust in the divine plan for all. On the sacred path of Avalon, you must be aware that you packed all the essential wisdom tools you will need to chart your course. Integrity, kindness, compassion, discernment, discretion, faith, forgiveness, truth, and love are but some of them. Once your tools are counted, see if the rest of what you're hanging onto is appropriate. This is the time to leave behind your unnecessary burdens and to know you have the strength to carry what is yours. All right. So again, the full moon energy. This is about full moons are about releasing things. So I feel that spirit is telling you to go into nature. Okay. Call upon your angels and ask them to take away the burdens that you are carrying, okay? So that you can stand in your truth and understanding and have faith in the divine that they know what is best for your greatest and highest good. That's what I feel that this message is about. So, can we have further clarification for this burden card, please? Further clarification for the burden card. Further clarification for this burden card, Spirit. It's too many cards. Can I have just maybe one or two clarifying this burden card, please? And there we go. All right, so you got the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is about making a choice. What path are you going to take? Are you going to take the road that's more traveled or less traveled? Because if you take the path that's more traveled, you're just traveling in somebody else's footsteps. And I feel that that's what this burden card's about. If you take the road less traveled, you have the ability to put your own footprints on that path and make it unique to your own. So I feel that spirit is telling you to choose this path. Which path do you want to take? Do you want to carry everybody else's burdens on that path? Or do you want to walk away from them burdens, discern what's yours and what isn't yours, and walk the path that's really, really meant for you? Okay. And then we got the 10 of coins. And I feel if you choose the path less traveled, in the long run, you will have a strong it'll give you long-term stability is what I just heard. So you have this decision to make. Which path are you going to take? Are you going to carry everybody else's burdens, or on that path, or are you going to choose your own path? Your own path will give you long-term stability. Okay? It'll bring you the kind of stability that I feel you are longing for, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, so let's move on to a love message. What would you like to bring forth about love this week? Free yourself. Yes, they want you to free yourself from these burdens. It is time to take back control of your life. Yes, and that's what they're telling you. Take back control. Release them burdens. Walk the path that's meant for you. Okay? Take back your power. Walk the path that'll give you this long-term stability. Can we have some clarification on that? Reinvent. Yes, reinvent a new way of let's see, I'm trying to listen what they're saying. Reinvent your own path. Reinvent a new way, a new perspective. Take back control of your life. Release energies that no longer serves you. Okay, you have this ability, and when you do, you will usher in this long-term stability, financial, home life, everything. It'll be grounded. It'll be stable. It'll be long term. It'll be for the rest of your life, I feel. But you got to reinvent something new within your life. All right. And I'm seeing a suit on there. So perhaps somebody is going to take a path business wise. I don't know why that just came through. So there you go, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's your second message for this week. Right. So third crow. All right, so what's the third message that you would like to address, Spirit, for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? The Wind Fairy at number 21, or 29 rather. Thoughts, words, intellectual analysis. Okay, so number 29 adds up to an 11. 11s are about things that are manifesting within your life, okay? So I feel that they're telling you, especially with the thoughts and words, I feel what you are thinking and speaking, you are bringing. Whatever you're thinking about, you're bringing about. Whatever you're communicating, you are bringing about, okay? So I feel, especially with the 29, okay? And I also see with her eyes closed. All right. So that I feel is the thoughts. Okay. So I feel that they're telling you, you know, to tap into your intuition. For some reason, I'm feeling they're telling you to tap into your intuitive abilities. All right. So let's read what special message Spirit wants to bring to you. The Wind Fairy whispers that the power of thoughts manifests the unseen into the physical. Take time to observe your predominant thoughts. Are they positive? Do they reflect empowering concepts? Or are they negative and disempowering? When you tune into how your mind is focused, you will surely see the relationships between your environment and your thoughts, your thinking. To change the world of outer conditions, you must first change the way you think. The Wind Fairy also reminds you of the power of intellect, as this is a good time to use the power of your analytical mind. Think before you act. This is not the time for impulsive action. A well thought out strategy will yield a positive result. Okay. So again, I feel what you're thinking about, you're bringing about. I feel that that's why they're telling you to think positive thoughts. All right, so let's move on to clarifying this Wind Fairy. What's going on for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn concerning this Wind Fairy? What are you thinking about? What is it that you're thinking about and you're bringing about within your life this week, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? We have clarification on this wind fairy. Two of Swords, yes. I feel with the two there, okay, 1 and 1 adds up to 2 as well. So, okay, with the Two of Swords, I feel that yes, I feel that they're telling you to be careful what you're thinking, okay? The decisions that you're making within your life. I feel that they're telling you to clear it up. See things perhaps from a different perspective. With the Two of Swords energy, usually the Two of Swords depicts a feminine energy with a band around her eyes. She's not seeing things clearly enough to make a decision. So I feel that that is what Spirit is telling you. Be careful of what you're thinking about. Keep your thoughts positive, because what you're thinking about, you're manifesting. So if you're not thinking clearly, you're going to manifest something that's not quite clear, that's not good for you. So I feel that they're telling you to clear up them thoughts before you bring in thoughts, positive thoughts is what I feel. All right. So with that Two of Swords energy, I feel that if you're not thinking clearly enough, whatever you're manifesting isn't going to be good for you. So what you're thinking about, you're bringing about. So I feel that they're telling you to be clear with your decisions, be clear with your thoughts. All right, so Romance Angel Oracle cards, calling in your soulmate. Yes. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations will help bring you together. Yeah. Your visualizations, what you're thinking about, you're bringing about. Okay. So there we are. Again, if you're thinking positive thoughts, then you are going to manifest your soulmate. Okay. And I feel that that's why they're telling you to be careful what you're thinking. All right. So let's clarify calling in your soulmate. Dark night of the soul. Yes. All right. So that's why you got the Two of Swords here. And I feel that that's why this fairy is here. Okay. You notice you got a feminine and a masculine. A feminine energy and a masculine energy. So I feel that this masculine energy is the other side that is going through this dark night of the soul with you. That's why you're in this thought, this Two of Swords, not quite seeing things clearly, because your masculine energy this week is in the dark night of the soul. Okay, so if you have that darkness and you're thinking about that darkness, that's what you're going to usher in. So I feel that that's why they're telling you to clear out that thought pattern, clear out that clutter within your thoughts. Think from a more positive approach. Okay. Tap into uh, tap more into your femininity. Tap more into the feminine side of things. I feel that it'll help you see clear this week, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right. All right. So thank you, and blessed be from the Curse Priestess.